The ACT dashboard provides us with a really nice comprehensive visual overview of key activities and opportunities. In this video, we'll take a look at the data that's available to us on our dashboard, and we'll see how we can filter that data to suit our needs. To access our dashboard, simply select it from our left navigation panel. Here you'll see that the dashboard is made up of various cells organized into columns and rows similar to a spreadsheet. And within each one of the cells, we see that there's a component displaying information either in a list form, like our schedule here, and our top 10 opportunities, as well as in a graph form, like our activities and our opportunities. Many of the components that we have here in our dashboard allow us to drill deeper into the information so that we can get some more specifics. For instance, I have my top 10 opportunities down here. If I'd like to take a look a little bit more about that best opportunity that I have, I can simply double click on it right here in my dashboard, and it takes me to that opportunity record. So I can look at all of the information, I can get a little more specific with it, and see if there are any steps that I need to take. Back on our dashboard, we see that I have that opportunity as well with some of the graphs that we have displayed. For instance, the activities by user. If I wanted to take a look at all of the 33 calls that I have scheduled, I simply click on that bar on the graph, and it takes me to a list view where I can see more details, and I can even open up any one of the specific calls that I have scheduled. Some of our components in our dashboard give us more options when we right-click on them. For instance, My Schedule at a Glance, that particular component, when we right-click, gives us the ability to schedule an activity right here from our dashboard so that we don't have to leave. It makes it a little more efficient. We can also filter our information a little bit differently than the default configuration. That default doesn't always give us the information that we would prefer to see. For instance, my activities by user, it's currently set up for all activities scheduled for today and into the future. Obviously, I have 168, and that may be a little too much to manage. So to change the configuration, to change the data that we want to display, I click Filter, and then I take a look at the dates. I have a number of date ranges that I can choose from: today, past, future. I can even choose from a custom range that I would set. But actually, I'd prefer to just see what my current month is. And I'd like to see all of my activities. So I drop down my types, I select all. Everything else looks good, so click OK. And now I have a much more manageable list of information. And to take a look at any one of those specific groups of information, in this case it's just one of each, I can simply click that on the graph. It takes me to the list, and again I can interact with that activity specifically. So as we've seen, the dashboard provides us with an interactive graphical view of our data that we can manipulate through our filters to see exactly what we need.